What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Thursday. You know it's a thirsty Thursday. It's always a thirsty Thursday, even on Monday, right? Yeah. April 6th, 2023. I'm your host, Joe from the Buckeye Cast, cranking through the month of April. It's birthday month in my family, so huge shout out to me and my relatives who had birthdays this month. You know, my grandmother, we called her Grandma Irish. She would have been 100 today, 100 years old. Died a long time ago, though. Anyway, let's talk Sonny Styles. My grandma would have loved him. Fine young gentleman. She would have been very impressed. Keeps his hair cut short, unlike me when I was that age, when I was young. Anyway, Sonny Styles, what is his role in 2023? What is his role going to be this season? Let's take a deep dive into it. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, what he was doing at the scrimmage and all that. But let's dig into it here. So the Buckeyes expect Sonny to make an impact on the defense this year, but to what level? You know, at 6'4", 222, he's got a unique size of a unique combination of size, athleticism, coverage ability that makes him so flexible. You can use him in so many multiple ways. That's why I think he has to be more than a situational player. But as of right now, they're starting off with a situational role rather than as a starter. So I thought Lathan Ransom was going to be moved to the adjuster, the free safety, you know, and then that would have opened up the bandit box safety for Sonny. But no, Knowles and Eliano, they decided to keep him keep Ransom at strong safety this year. So Sonny's going to be blocked for another year. Right now, he's also rotating in behind Lathan Ransom with the twos. But he does Jim Knowles does expect Sonny to be part of the game plan this year, but you know, to what degree is my question. Knowles said, yeah, I think you want to look at the potential best 11 players for the defense. He's a guy that our staff is going to point at and say, we need to find a way to get him in there. He held his own in the CFP game against Georgia. I think he's just got all kinds of skills. So, yeah, we got to experiment with him in different places, see what's best for Sonny and our defense. But he's definitely on our mind, and he will be all spring in terms of getting him into a position that's effective for the defense. Knowles and Perry Eliano in interviews won't say what that role looks like yet. Knowles said that it might not be determined until fall camp. So, you know, just kind of competing and building depth right now in the spring. For now, Sonny's taking most of his reps with the second team defense at strong safety behind Ransom. Knowles said to get more first team reps, first, you got to kick ass with the twos. That was his quote, kick ass with the twos. So you know what that means, you know. He also said, Knowles said that ultimately, if we think they both can play, then it's my job to find a way to get them both on the field, talking about Ransom and Sonny. Eliano thinks there's a more specific situational role could be the best option to use Sonny's skills and his strengths. Eliano said that we streamlined it a bit for Sonny. So you'll see Sonny more in a streamlined position to where he can excel and utilize his God-given ability. Really and truthfully, we want him to be great at specific things instead of okay at a lot of things. So that's the conversation. What do I mean by streamlining? So you won't see him in a lot of places. You'll see him pretty stationary in one or two spots. Okay. So what does this role look like? Let's visualize what Sonny lining up on the field looks like. So in the Peach Bowl, we know he had 12 snaps against Georgia, played as a Sam linebacker, basically. He lined up at linebacker depth rather than safety depth, and most of those snaps came early in the game before Darnell Washington got hurt and left the game. So who knows? He could have doubled those snaps, even tripled. Who knows if Washington didn't leave early. So Sonny did say that it gave him a huge confidence boost to be trusted in a playoff game before the end of his freshman year. And I can imagine that's a big deal, man. So with Sonny, you can put another bigger body on the field while still playing 3 safeties effectively, and Sonny said that right now I'm just kind of doing 2 positions, just trying to get good at one thing, not trying to be just okay at everything, kind of echoing what Perry Eliano said. I want to be good at one thing. Whatever Coach E puts in front of me, I'll focus on that. Perry Eliano said also that you got to realize Sonny didn't have a spring ball last year. He came in the summer, and then all of a sudden here comes fall camp, and he's a 17-year-old. It's a legit point. So now he's 18 years old with his first full spring, and he's excelling. And the beauty of it is he's coachable. He understands the game of football. He's hungry to continue to get better each and every day. Eliano also said, so I know his strengths now that this is year 2. I know where he's challenged. I know what we got to do to continue to get better. But he's definitely going to help this football team win games and execute at a high level. So in my opinion, Styles has to be playing more than just situational as a sophomore. Okay, that clock is ticking, man. He's a number 12 overall prospect in the class, even reclassifying as a 17-year-old, bumping up a year earlier, and he was the number 1 safety in the class. Poor safety play cost us games. Michigan, Georgia. You got to get this guy on the field. I don't know. I hate to see some guys get benched, but Sonny has to play, and not just in short yardage, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. No, he's got to be on field a lot more often than that. So let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. Agree, disagree? Who should start at safety? Let me know. Please subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.